guys, how's it going? It's your boy Gaza9919 here, and we are with Soft Garage. What we're going to be doing today is visiting a scrapyard, try and find some nuts and bolts for Jake's Subaru. Now, it's a bit awkward because they are a different thread, so it's not a common bolt to find. And if you were to try and find these bolts online, you have to buy them as a kit with the gearbox. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So obviously we're just going to go to a scrapyard. We know there's a Subaru Forester there. Whether the bolts are the same as the Impreza, don't know, but it's worth a shot. And also we're going to the scrapyard as well. This could be the last time we ever go to this scrapyard because Albert Looms in Derby is shutting down, and I think they're closing it to the public as of the 3rd of June. So really, this is the last... I don't know what that was, but it sounds expensive. This is the last time that we will be probably making this video, and it's the last few days that it will be open. Yeah, it's really sad, to be fair, because it's a brilliant scrapyard. He thinks he's funny. I've just come out of Tesco and he was parked in a certain place and he moved, so I was walking around for 5 minutes trying to find him. We got all the kit. We got Jack if we need it. Jake's got the impact, the standard Halfords Advanced toolbox, and potentially, well, probably will be the last time we see this site. It seems to be very busy, everybody making the most of it. I've come here for years, I'll have you know. Don't know if the crane's in operation over there, so we might be able to use that bit. Unfortunately, I don't think there'll be anything new since the last time I came. Ideally, I could do with an E46 or something, but the ones that are here are stripped bare. Okay, so we're at the Forester, and I don't know what Subaru that is. Is that a Legacy or something? Just want the nuts off the tranny mount, so the likelihood is, if we remove this plastic, then we can probably get to that. Just a few bolts off it. Someone's already helped us there, taking that bolt off. But yeah, we're going to get on that.
It's more stripped than last time we came.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to be trying to make the most of it before it goes this place. Okay, so we've got a little plastic box off. We've removed the tranny mount. We're not interested in the tranny mount itself, but more so the bolts. And we're doing exactly the same on the Subaru next to us. Jake's being a caveman.
Yeah, it won't come off, look.
Right then guys, so this is the Subaru we've been taking bolts off. The thing is, the main area we need the bolts from is underneath. So we've managed to find a wheel, a radiator. Whether the radiator does much, I don't know. But we found someone's having fun. But we managed to find that, and coincidentally a jack. But the issue we have now is the jack has gone through the sill, which obviously isn't ideal. But if the car is to drop, then we know we have the wheel there for survival. So now we're just going to see at what sort of bolts we can access under here. I found a nice, rather lovely bit of carpet here. I've got my nice plant here. This is my new living room. So under here is a car, but what it looks like on camera I can access is completely different to what I can actually access. And again, the thing is, this is here, and I don't really want to put my head under because you can see the jack there, how much it's gone through. And I don't really want it to drop even a smidge with my head under there, so I don't think it's going to be wise to put my head under there. But crucially, the bolts we need are the ones on the sort of gearbox housing. I can see the exact bolts that we need there, actually, those two, and they are just at a point where my head will be under the car, so we've got to be very careful here. We have got three of the 8 bolts we need. Now doing this side again with the janky setup. That wheel should keep me alive, and that radiator if the jack is to fail, because obviously it is famously known as a widowmaker. Again, on this side I am trying to avoid putting my head under the car at any point because I don't really want my skull crushing. Been at the scrapyard for about 2 hours now, and we've got the final bolt that we need. We needed 8, we needed 4, well, we needed more than that really. We need 8 bolts, 2 nuts. We've got the 2 nuts, and we have 4 bolts for the outer bit of the gearbox housing and 4 bolts for the inner bit of the gearbox. I don't know what I'm talking about. End of the day, we come here for 8 bolts that are under the car, and we've got the 8 bolts that are under the car. We've had to go to about 3 different cars. As you can see over there, those were the 2 Subarus we were working on, those silver ones. We've got bolts off them, and then we've got this Blue Forester over here that we've managed to get some stuff off. Thankfully it wasn't too bad, but ironically enough, this car was the easiest to get the bolts off. And if I just show you underneath here, you see the state of that. She's not had a good time. I think it could have been used as a farm vehicle or something, or they just really like off-roading. But yeah, again, we've stuck to the regular setup, the ghetto setup, and if worst case scenario the Widowmaker was to fail, I've got that would potentially save my life. So, and obviously a bit of carpet. So yeah, now we're going to shoot off, and this will probably be the very last time you see this place, because they say they're closing. It'd be nice if they surprised everybody and reopened, but I don't think they're gonna. Anything else to add?
Yeah, I've had a really hard day, to be honest, of lying underneath the car and getting bolts out.
You've been a magnificent spectator. So I've earned myself a cheeseburger by doing all of this, courtesy of Sloth. Right, so that is it. That concludes our trip to Albert Looms for the last time.